I'm in Anderson at Fanthorp Inn. It was built in 1834 by Henry Fanthorp as a home for his bride, and it was enlarged for a hotel and first post office in 1835. Interesting. It's a historic state park, and I'm about to go in. Hello! Look at the trees. Oh, the beard moss. The true southern mansion.
So, yeah, we do. We have a paranormal channel, and we basically YouTube videos that's said to be haunted places and stuff like that, and Bigfoot and all that crap.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just out here kind of scouting locations and checking out locations to see if anybody will let us record. And so we're doing a little bit of research during the day, and if we get any readings, we'll maybe ask if we can come back during the night.
Would you like to have a guided tour, hear the history of the place?
That'd be great. Yeah. We'll give you a nice
Do you mind being recorded?
No.
Okay. How to get that on recording?
Okay.
Let me take this off.
So, welcome to the Fanthorp Inn. My name is Chandler. I'm an educator here. Fanthorp Inn is a historic stagecoach stop and inn. It operated from 1834 to 1868.
So that's the room over there. This house is really interesting. Matt's getting chilled, so it's gotta be haunted in some way. But we all know Matt.
This room here. This was supposed to be their parlor. But in 1834, there were so many people that were traveling right outside the front porch here that Henry figured it would be better to get all the furniture out, put beds all around in here. He started charging people to sleep here overnight.
It's a hotel.
Reason there were so many people traveling right outside their front porch is because that road out there used to be one of the busiest highways in Texas.
Cool.
So did he actually die in this house, or did he?
Yes, many people have passed in this house.
It was a stagecoach.
As you said that, I got chills.
I mean,
That's funny.
you
Yeah.
walk through, so.
Yeah, there's definitely something here. I got goosebumps. Oh, down my leg.
It's getting hot already with the camera.
Yeah, that camera
This
gets
is
warm.
the master bedroom. This is where Henry and Rachel would have slept. We have some original items in here. The two armoires are original.
Wow.
Those are nice. What is this, burl wood?
Mahogany.
Yeah. So in this room, I just get a feeling of sadness. It's weird. I don't know why. Wow, something likes me. Everything likes my stories. I don't know what it is.
I think
Again.
the chills.
No. But it's hot here.
It is very hot.
Why would I be getting the chills in a hot and 80 degree room?
There's... Oh, Lord.
This last edition was put on in 1850. It has a hotel room if you'd like to go up there and take a look.
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
So they had slaves on this land.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have slave quarters?
Yes. So it's not on the property that we currently own. We know that much from the archaeology. What we believe is we know that there's a pond through those trees. We think it's on the other side of that pond. We know that there were 4 cabins built, but we don't own that property, so we can't confirm that that's where those cabins would have been.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind if I go upstairs?
Yes, go right ahead. So the kitchen, and I'll talk about that in a little bit.
Wow.
Those are pretty steep, eh?
Yeah, you might want to stay down there. Oh, wow.
Pictures of the rooms inside this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a long, skinny room.
Oh, okay.
So the first room on the left is room number 7. That is the common room. For $1, I got you a spot in one of those beds. Not the whole bed.
You'd have to share a bed with some filthy
Wow.
weirdo. I don't know about that.
Down the hallway were the private rooms. They were $1.50.
Wow.
If you had that 50 cents, you were going to spend it.
Yeah.
The last room on the left, room number 3, is Sam Houston's room.
Oh, wow.
Stay here.
He stayed here with the confirmed 13.
That's cool. Talk about history. He was very famous. Oh, wow. There's definitely energy up here. I can feel the energy. Almost like a little kids up here. That's somebody. I think somebody coming up the stairs. At least it sounds like somebody's coming up the
This
stairs.
is one of the most comfortable days so far.
Especially in all that would be really hot.
Yeah, this is we're there are a few other notable guests who stayed here at the inn. Dr. Anson Jones, the last president of Texas, he stayed here. Actually, co-founded a college here in Anderson with Henry Fanthorp. And the last vice president of Texas, Kenneth Anderson, he stayed here and he passed away here. He's buried in the cemetery across the street. They changed the name of this town to Anderson in his honor.
What was it before?
Fanthorp.
Okay, that's why it's called the Fanthorp Inn.
So out here is the original foundation to the kitchen. The kitchen was kept outside mostly because of the heat and the smoke. You don't need a fire going on inside your house in August.
No.
It was also kept separate for social reasons. Enslaved people were the ones doing all the cooking and serving here.
Well, it said this was a stagecoach. Oh, yeah. It says U.S. Mail on there.
Oh, well that makes sense.
So, yeah, he said this is an old stagecoach. This is really cool. He said it's a reproduction, but it's definitely amazing. Really neat. I love old stagecoaches. Very awesome.
Oh, they have Facebook. They have Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, well, we need to get a picture of that. We'll follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Look at that. Black coach line. That's actually a pretty big coach. I would have probably sat, because people were so small, 6 people, and then 2 in the middle. So 8, maybe? So tell me what you think about the tour that we just took.
Tour was amazing. The gentleman that walked around with us was in period clothes, which is awesome. I felt bad for him. He's probably melting. But yeah, very cool location. He's very knowledgeable. I would definitely recommend you come out here and take a tour with the gentleman. Make sure you tip him as well. He's super nice.
What did you feel while you were in the house?
When I was in the house, I definitely got chills a few times, or getting goosebumps. Now I'm getting the same thing. It's like 80 some odd degrees in there.
It's hot, guys. It's
and
hot.
for me to get cold chills in 80-degree temperatures, that doesn't make any sense. But when I went upstairs, there was this feeling of like almost like either dread or sorrow, or it just felt bad. It was like a bad feeling. Not like anything was going to happen, but just a feeling of something bad had happened there.
So what do I think? I think that this could be a good investigation, that it's a really interesting location, definitely full of history. You can learn a lot from this location if you go on the guided tour with the gentleman. I don't know why I didn't catch his name. But anyway, it's definitely worth a day trip if you're in Texas to come out. The town actually is pretty historic as well. So there's some really cool old buildings and some shops. And I heard that during October that they do a nice tour where it's like ghosty, and they have like a casket set up in the house, and I think they might do some carriage rides. So that might be worth coming back even if we can't do an investigation. We did ask this location if we can do a night investigation.
Okay guys, so we just entered the cemetery. This is where a lot of family members were buried over here. We were over here with permission. He said we could come walk over here, pay our respects to the family. So we're just going to see if there's any kind of energy over here. Unfortunately, it looks like some of the headstones are missing, maybe. Oh man, that sucks that people mess these up. It's just a small family plot, so pardon me for walking in a grave, I apologize. Some of these don't even have an actual marker. Like this one doesn't have a marker. Step away from it so I don't step on the grave. Some of these have been here for a very long time. You found him? Oh wow. Here's the Andersons. Here's above ground one. It's interesting. Rocks covered with seashells. Somebody must have done that pretty recently. So there's a lot of graves with nothing left on them, unfortunately, or you can barely see them. I think you can see on this one, you kind of see some of the writing. Very quiet back here. Be a great place for an EVP session. So yeah, definitely a cool place. Again, if you haven't been here and would like to come check it out, come talk to the gentleman. He's very, very knowledgeable about the history. Knows a lot about the house, and knows a lot about the family, which is awesome. Just have a wealth of information. So we appreciate him a lot. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name at this time. But thank you guys for watching. If you'll do me a favor and go down to the bottom down there and like and subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. We've got some cool ones coming up here. We have more of these scouting location videos coming up where we go out and look up at locations and see if they're even a place we want to investigate, number one, but number two, if we do like it, if we can get in. Most of the time we'll just leave a business card. If you're a business owner, a historical location owner, or just have some kind of activity at your location, be it Bigfoot, UFO, ghosts, whatever, please feel free to send me a message or leave a comment in the comments down there. I'd love to hear from you. And then just don't forget to hit that notification bell. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate your support. And until the next one.